Hello everyone, so welcome to our video on the worst reactions to fragrances, and this is a tag from the great Max Forti, one of my favourite fragrance reviewers. So I'm going to quickly do, let's see how many Max Fortiisms I can get into one sentence.
Oh, yes,
okay?
yeah.
You see how many I got in. You can tell me how many I've got. So okay, here we go.
I'll count them.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is a fantastic melange of citrus notes. It's sure to garner compliments, and if you layer this with Bleu de Chanel on a ratio of 2 to 4, it's going to increase the longevity and projection. Right, okay, so thank you, Max, one of my favourite reviewers, and really, very honoured to be tagged by you to do the video. And I really enjoyed your one. I'll put the link to Max's video on this one in the description. I'm sure you've all heard of him. So here we go. Fragrances which have garnered me the worst reactions. So what I decided to do was, I didn't think I had so many brilliantly amusing anecdotes, although some people have reacted badly to my fragrance, but nothing too thrilling. But it's just, as you may have noticed, I do spend a lot of time with Claire in the videos, so there are numerous fragrances that I really like that Claire's not so keen on, and some of them have produced bad reactions or just generally got really bad feedback. So let's jump in. So the first time I ever met you, Claire, was back in, when was it?
July
of 2016. Year. And where was it that we met? Remind me. I'm a man, I can't remember.
Where were we? It was not North London.
It was a strange part of London, Fulham or somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd been to a 4,160 Tuesdays thing in.
You've been to a meet-up with frag heads to sniff fragrances, hadn't you?
We was in Acton, and then we went one stop back towards normal.
Right. And you didn't realise where I lived was you thought I was just around the corner, or not too far away.
You're in London, so you can't be far away.
But I was actually almost as far as you could possibly be from that train station in London, as you can imagine. And we knew each other through the Fragcom UK fragrance Facebook group.
And we chatted on YouTube.
Yeah, it was only, we're just going to meet up to sniff fragrances, weren't we? Perfectly innocent.
Yeah, started off that way.
Moving swiftly on, right. So I met you and your friend, what's his name? The Brazilian
Alvaro.
Alvaro.
Yeah.
The flamboyant Brazilian Alvaro, and you were sitting in this pub, and I walked in and I thought, I'm known as Mr. Smelly, and my scent of the night was, I'll tell you in a minute, and I decided I'll put 3 or 4 sprays. I had an atomizer. I'll put 3 or 4 extra sprays on just before I walk in.
Yeah.
It'll make a good impression, right? So let's get what did you say about what I was wearing? Your initial reaction. I had like 5 seconds after meeting Claire and her kissing me or whatever to say hello. What was your first thing you came out with?
I said that you smelled like bug spray.
Bug spray. Yeah. Okay. That was your first impression of me. Okay. And the fragrance was, I'll let you hold it up, Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza. Okay, so really one of my real favourite fragrances. A really great citrus aromatic fragrance with notes of tangerine, various citrus stuff, petitgrain, I think. Neroli doesn't seem to be listed, but most people get neroli. And there's patchouli and rose and oak moss in the base. It's got a bit of depth to it.
Is there citronella in there?
Look, I don't know. Probably. Sniff it now, and does it still smell of bug spray?
I think it's always going to smell like bug spray to me.
Right.
But it has really grown on me, and I actually like it now.
And you do like the dry down of it quite well?
Yeah, the dry down's really nice.
Yep.
Even now, I'm getting a really lovely lemon sherbet kind of smell from it.
Okay, what was it that gave you the bug spray impression then?
I feel like there's citronella in there, which is
standard
bug repellent.
Is that like that's just something, a chemical that would be just used in
yeah, it smells like a bit
household.
lemony.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's always the danger, isn't it, with any kind of citrus fragrance, that citrus smells nice, but any kind of bug detergent, toilet cleaner, many things have citrus in them.
It's
just
just
a good smell
that
cancels out bad stuff. But there's always the risk. Okay, but it has grown on you.
Yeah, I like it.
Initial reaction, not good though. Moving swiftly on then, something completely different, one that I really like, and well, let's see. Sniff this one. Tell us what you think, and then I'll say what it is, and you can tell us why you don't like it. I really like this.
It's pungent.
That's good, right, guys? Come on. Pungent is good.
I'm not a fan of a patchouli overdose.
Right, patchouli overdose.
Yes.
Okay, that's your
To
description.
me, all I can get from that is too much patchouli.
What about, is there any booziness in there, or you don't object to boozy
Possibly.
notes?
I'm not a fan of too much booziness either.
No.
So I can handle a little bit,
Could
but
be a
when
problem
it's
with you.
overdone. So
Spending
too
time
much
with me.
booze.
But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is alright.
Yeah, you seem to be. You don't seem to be
I'm
too averse to booze, from what I've seen. But the note of overly boozy fragrances,
Yeah,
but
I'm not-
it's more the patchouli.
It's
So
more
what is the fragrance?
patchouli.
It is. You tell them.
It's Bentley Intense.
Bentley for Men Intense. Yeah, so some of the notes on Bentley Intense include rum, patchouli, I think there's clary sage, vanilla. It's a really lovely, I think it's a really sumptuous, masculine, heavy, boozy, wintertime fragrance. Niche quality. You can get it 100 mils for really cheap prices on discount sites. But apparently, it's not. You're not in agreement with me. So you just don't like it.
No,
Okay.
just don't like it.
Okay, next up, one of my favourites. Love the Barbershop scents. Rive Gauche pour Homme. Smells like the world's best shaving cream ever. What do you think about that one, Claire? Sexy, isn't it? Manly. No.
I don't hate this.
All right. It's not that you hate it, but for me, it's a
No.
masterpiece. I absolutely love it. But for you, you're getting lavender.
Lavender and green stuff and
Green,
soap,
okay.
and it just smells a bit simple.
Simple.
Yeah,
Oh.
a bit.
Okay.
You know,
So you think,
basic.
although a lot of guys like this who are into fragrances, sexiness wise, a younger girl,
I don't think it's
than
gonna
you,
appeal to-
if you don't like it, and no offence, no, but I mean, I just meant that we're not 20, 19, 21-year-old kids. You know what I mean? Sorry.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what I meant. You are a sophisticated fragrance enthusiast, and if you don't like it, the average girl on the street is unlikely
good,
to.
Good save.
Good save. Okay.
I don't think the average girl on the street is going to go for it. I think.
And you personally don't
I
much
just think
care
it's
for it
just
either.
okay.
Okay. Moving on. Okay, this one.
Don't tell me what it is. Let's.
I just want your reaction.
Right.
Here's the piece of
Go on.
paper. Look away because I'll. No, I won't tell them.
Right.
You react, then we'll tell them what it is.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Oh god. I know what this is.
Yep.
It's 24 gold.
Well, Ragbar
Or Ragbar
Lataffa,
Intense.
in fact,
They
but
are
24
the
Gold
same
and that one
to
smell
me.
very similar. So I've put them both out here because I knew they were both very similar. So Ragbar Lataffa and 24 Gold from Scent Story are very, very similar in smell. Most people can't tell them
I
apart.
get candy floss, rose, and oud.
Candy Floss,
Yeah.
Rose and Oud sounds brilliant to me. A very nice, seductive, vanillic, sugary, slightly boozy scent with a bit of Eastern incense.
I should like this.
Yes, but
do
you
know-
don't.
oh, makes me feel sick.
Okay, I wore it to bed once, didn't I? What was your thoughts about that?
Not only did he wear it to bed, it was 10 sprays.
And did you like it?
I was not impressed. It was disgusting.
Okay, that's enough. Moving, last but not least, it's this one. My favourite fragrance of all time. The one that I really like here, a niche fragrance. But what does Claire think?
Yeah, it's another really old-fashioned fragrance.
Yes.
It's in the same lines of many of those discontinued vintage
Okay.
gems that you rave on about.
Yes. What is it that you don't find appealing or that doesn't tickle your fancy in the way that it does to me?
It's got this dusty old
Yep.
dank
Dank, okay, yeah. Yep.
dankness
Okay.
about it.
Should we tell them what it is?
Yes.
Creed Bois de Portugal, my favourite fragrance of all time. Beautiful bergamot, lavender, ambergris and sandalwood combination.
with a dank feel.
But it does have a slightly dank old bookshelf kind of feel, or dusty old
It's
wardrobe.
very moist.
Moist, woody, sort of mossiness in there, but with a lovely green bergamot and sandalwood and lavender for me. Bit of a barbershop, but on steroids. But for you?
Yeah, it's
You've come back to it a bit, haven't you, in recent months? No?
It's okay. It's just, again, very much an old-fashioned, retro, kind of older man fragrance. So
Right.
I don't think this is going to appeal to younger ladies.
No.
It doesn't turn my stomach.
Okay. But considering it's my favourite fragrance of all time, it doesn't turn my stomach, seems to be damning with fake praise, really, doesn't it? Yeah. So it's not one of your favourites that I own, is it?
No, I don't. It's not sexy.
Okay.
It's not modern. It's not.
On that note, thank you for joining us. Let us know some of your worst fragrance reactions that you've had from friends, family, intimate partners, etc. And thanks Max Forti for the tag. We'll see you soon for another fragrant video.
Whatever.
Remember, whatever we're doing in life,
Let's
project. Bye.
Okay, and before we leave you, of course I must tag some people myself to do this video. So I'd like to see Lanier Smith and Jim Quantrell, two of my favourite reviewers. I'd like to see them tell us some of their worst reactions that they've had from fragrances. So let's hope they can do it, and I'll leave you with a brief outtake.
Now the fucking light's gone off. I mean... Oh, we'll just keep going. I'll just make it brighter. It's fine. It's not that much different. Should we keep going?
Yes, let's keep going.
Okay.
I think you should maybe keep that in as a blooper.
Okay.